as a corpsman, it was like, this is your job. This is your responsibility. But as an officer, do you have more of like the weight of the Navy on your shoulders, more of the Navy of today, of tomorrow? Like, what is the kind of outward pressures that they put on you? Is it just like this is
Yeah.
your job at your command, or is there like a grander scheme once you go, oh,
Yeah. And again, this is just my take and my perspective on this, but I wouldn't
yeah,
say that I necessarily have approached it any differently than I did when I was enlisted. I've always taken
mhm,
pride in even the simple stuff, how I look in uniform, from having a haircut to my uniform being pressed to how, just if I'm walking around the command and I'm seeing somebody that's senior to me, I'm greeting them. I'm trying to give, my best quality work in any work that I
yeah,
do. So, making that transition to becoming an officer, I wouldn't say it was easy or it was seamless, but I approach it the same way. I try to give 100% every day. But I will say now, being an officer and having a greater impact, especially on the people that are underneath me. That's what I really do
yeah.
it for now. I do it for the people that I work for because they rely on me. And if I mess something up or if I let something slide by, that can affect them. I mean, that could affect their pays, that could affect their career if
Yeah.
I make a mistake on, an evaluation or paper, anything. So, I that's where I try to approach things is like these people, my team, they rely on me. So I owe it to them to give it my all and give it 100%.
The two things that affect morale in the military the most, I feel are, well, whatever personal family things are happening, obviously, but also leadership. Like if you have
Yeah.
a leader who is bad or not listening or just could care less, it morale goes down. Like
Yeah.
it plummets. It
Yeah, it
plummets.
does.
That you must be aware of that, especially as a prior enlisted man,
Yeah.
like more than.
Yeah. You got to be aware of it. As
But
a
you're also
leader, as a
upholding the standard too. You're
yeah,
also
you have to
upholding the
you have to
standard.
uphold standards. But I think one key aspect of leadership is emotional intelligence. And
Yeah.
I can't. I had a small team at my fleet surgical team, which I just PCS from. There was like 18 of us, and I was the assistant OIC. And just
Oh,
making
okay.
your rounds every day. It's, checking in with the guys. Just simply, hey, how are you doing today? Well, what do you got going
Yeah.
on today? What can I help you with? And reading the
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
you start to learn trends and how people are and how they react to some things. You see if somebody's a little off, maybe, just pull them aside and be like, hey, what's going on? Is everything okay? Can I
Hmm.
help you with anything? Simple stuff like that can really go a long way. And then on the flip side of the coin, though, if they do ask for your help or they ask for something, do it. Follow through, right?
Hmm.
Because that's the
Hmm.
other. How many times have people
Yeah, I'll get
told
right.
you and when you,
Anything you want,
yeah,
let me know. What was that? All right, I'll get back to you on that. No,
yeah, and then a week goes
you might
by
hear
and
that a lot.
nothing has happened, right? So
I know.
being a man of your word, and even if you don't know something or if you don't have the answer right there, just advocating for them, it goes a long way.